I think Touro Synagogue has an incredible combination of traits that powerfully vulnerable because of its magnificence and its grandeur, and also people feel the warmth of it. They feel at home, and that's because of the people. That's because of the people who call this place home.
We have a word in Yiddish called mishpacha, which means family. And we feel like we have a big family at Touro. You know, this is our family. This is our mishpacha.
I think what it comes back to for me is the realization when I first walked in this room of how many people I know in the city who are profoundly good citizens in their generosity with their time and their treasure and their influence on making the city a better place are members of Touro. And I don't think that's a coincidence.
The Touro community is one that does not believe it should stay within the walls of this sanctuary.
Touro, for me, is not just a place of worship. It is a community beacon.
It was truly one of the greatest pleasures to hear Rooted students in the hallways and to see teachers working so hard in our courtyard.
Mr. King. Yes, yes, I need this break.
Okay.
We were starting a school model that, for the most part, did not exist anywhere in the country. And we were serving a population of young people who is largely underestimated in our community.
Just by having them here, we were able to bring our mission more into reality, which is to create a more compassionate and just and equitable city.
Sukkot Shalom, Ledor Vador.
Shelter of peace from generation to generation.
It has always been a home for me and for my family. So great-great-grandfather, great-grandfather, grandfather, father, then my dad, me, the girl, so 7. So my children are 7th generation members of Touro Synagogue.
To me, it just is one of the most important anchor institutions in New Orleans.
Touro Synagogue has always been in the leadership and up front, in the forefront, for some of the most important issues concerning the community.
Leadership in trying to make the inclusion, diversity, the way things are supposed to be, that make me also feel further pride in having belonging to this congregation.
It's such an anchor for the entire New Orleans community. And without it, a lot of things wouldn't happen, wouldn't exist. And so we have a 14-year-old daughter who has since been bat mitzvahed here. And that was, I can say, an extremely important event in our, sorry, it's making me choking up a little bit.
During this last year, we were awarded a $126,000 grant from the National Fund for Sacred Places in recognition both of our historic significance and also our relevance and our vibrancy as a living and breathing faith community. That grant, along with this current capital campaign, is going to make it possible for us to sustain Touro and its important work long into the future.
Throughout our long history, the roof of this synagogue has sheltered all who hunger for love, who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, and hopes to nurture. With your help, may it continue to endure as a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity, and as a canopy of peace from generation to generation.
Amidst the vastness of the sky, we have learned through our sacred teachings, our history, and our personal experiences that when people commit to working together in common purpose, in solidarity, toward a collective vision, we can generate something bigger and more powerful than any of us can build on our own.